It's time to adjust that set and turn that dial to WDWNT TV, our new channel where some of your favorite programming from the WDW News Today YouTube channel is heading. If you want to continue to see Boxed In on Fridays, Park Center on Sundays, and as well our Thursday night comedy variety show WDW News Tonight, you'll have to catch them at their new home, WDWNT TV. It's easy to subscribe. Just put in the URL, WDWNT.tv, hit subscribe, and make sure you get those notifications. Again, is the only way you'll be able to continue to see these great shows as they are moving away from the WDW News Today channel permanently. We hope to see you over there at our new home, WDWNT TV. We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming. This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss of WDWNT.com, and here now are the top Disney park stories from around the world for June 20th, 2022. A Walt Disney World cast member was among 12 individuals across the county arrested in a child predator sting operation earlier this month. The operation, conducted by the Polk County Sheriff's Office, lured predators using online chat services, according to WFTV9. Detectives posed as children ages 13 to 15 online to conduct the sting, and 4 predators traveled to meet who they believed to be teenagers, while the other 8 were arrested for sending explicit content. The Disney World cast member who worked at Walt Disney World as a bus driver was arrested among them. 30-year-old Zachary Hudson reportedly sent explicit messages and photos to who he believed was a teenage girl while on the clock at Walt Disney World. Quote, "If your bus was running late at Disney, Hudson was busy taking pictures of himself and talking trash to what he thought was a little girl," said Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd in a press conference. The details of his offenses are summarized in a press release from the Sheriff's Office. We're not going to read them on this show because they're a bit much, probably. If you really want to see them, they're on the website. Hudson then showed up to meet the girl while still in his Walt Disney World bus driver costume. He faces charges for 1 count of use of a two-way communication device to commit a felony and 1 count of transmission of material harmful to a minor. Sting operation was called Operation Child Protector 2. We reported on the arrest of 3 Disney World cast members last year when Operation Child Protector 1 was conducted. Outrageous situations are quickly becoming a tale as old as time at Walt Disney World, with the latest reported situation happening at the Enchanted Rose at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort. The intimate Beauty and the Beast fairy tale themed lounge was the setting for the latest incident of a guest behaving badly and abusing a cast member. On May 5th, around 10:30 p.m., a 25-year-old man and his friend ordered drinks and were, quote-unquote, friendly at this point, the sheriff's report said. One cast member noticed them acting a little too friendly and putting their arms around another server. The situation escalated quickly. The 2 men tried to order more drinks at the bar, but the bartender realized they were too drunk, the report said. The bartender warned the server the 2 men were cut off from any more alcohol. The 2 men got angry and started yelling at the server when they learned their night of drinking at the bar was over. The 25-year-old stood up from the table and said repeatedly, "You aren't my mom. You can't tell me what to do." The 25-year-old got very close to the server's face, and when the server stepped back, the 25-year-old moved closer to her and grabbed her arm aggressively. He kept touching the server after she asked him to stop, and other cast members saw what was happening and tried to intervene to help the server. 25-year-old balled his hands into fists and put them behind his back and insisted he would never touch a woman, the report said. Quote, the 25-year-old then got close to the server's face again and said he was going to return the next night and show videos of the expensive cars he had, said the report. The 25-year-old continued to yell that he was going to come back the next night while his friend was escorting him out of the lounge. Several Disney cast members witnessed the scene, and one said the 25-year-old stood up, flung his chair, and turned red as he got in the server's face. The 25-year-old put his hands on the server's arms and shoulder, the cast member reported. Disney security was called in, but the restaurant didn't know the 25-year-old's identity. But a week later, the 25-year-old did return to the bar and sat in the server's area again. Server recognized him, and the Orange County Sheriff's Office was notified. The server, quote-unquote, appeared calm but upset when she reported to authorities how the tourist threatened her. She said she was willing to testify in court against the 25-year-old. She did not want her identity made public, so her name is redacted in the report. The sheriff's deputy later went up and found the 25-year-old in his hotel room with his family, which included his daughter. The 25-year-old refused to talk about what happened on May 5th. Sheriff's Office submitted battery charges to the state's attorney's office, but so far the 25-year-old has not been charged with a crime, according to the Orange Circuit Court records. So we're not naming him at this time. It is getting crazy out there. Many Walt Disney World restaurants have increased the prices of their standard side dishes, including French fries, by 50%. Many sides have gone from about $2.99 to $4.49. This is noticeable at quick service restaurants that offer separate sides. French fries, again, used to be $2.99, then now $4.49. Of course, we've seen frequent price increases of both quick and table service restaurants recently, and in January, prices went up on almost every food and beverage item at Walt Disney World. So not that surprising, but still, that is a big percentage increase. News Today is brought to you by the Sunshine Flyer, the new 1920s rail-themed transportation from Orlando International Airport to the Walt Disney World Resort. Start your vacation experience as soon as you step off the plane with motor coaches that create the atmosphere of old-fashioned passenger cars. And no two vehicle designs are the same. And just in time for summer, kids ride free. If you book your trip now through July 31st, you can enjoy free tickets for kids and reduced pricing for adults. And tickets do not need to be used in that time frame. To reserve, visit sunshineflyer.com. According to Florida Politics, Disney filed 10 lawsuits against property appraiser Amy Mercado last week over the property taxes of various Walt Disney World resort hotels in Orange County, Florida. This is not the first lawsuit of this nature Disney has filed. Disney claimed the taxes are excessive and wants to have the taxes they have already paid refunded, plus legal fees. The lawsuit also argues that the method for calculating their property taxes violates the Florida Constitution. Disney sued former Orange County property appraiser Rick Singh a number of times, disputing the valuation of its hotels and theme parks, and some of this litigation goes back to as early as 2015. Disney has already paid the taxes in question, hopes to recover some of the disputed amounts. The resorts in question include the Polynesian Resort, the Grand Floridian, as well as Wyndham Lake Buena Vista, which they lease the property from Disney. Disney, of course, is usually successful in these similar lawsuits, including a recovery of nearly $8 million in July of 2021. Disney has made no comment as to what they believe the fair values of the properties are. We've been keeping an eye on this station for the upcoming Batuu Bounty Hunters Magic Band Plus game at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios, and now we've spotted Hunter jobs visible on the newly activated screen. The game station is still behind a wall of planters, as the game and Magic Band Plus are not currently available to the public. Instead of the system unavailable screen, we've been seeing a wanted display for a bounty was up. A triangular creature called Topi Topi had a bounty of 1,900 credits available. The display below the selection screen reads, "Tap your band to accept a bounty hunter job," with arrows pointing to the touch point. In between bounties, the screen featured an unknown symbol, and a bounty was posted for Karun Bogat for theft and evading arrest for a reward of 500 credits. And we spotted another one for Jaga Badur for counterfeiting and evading arrest. The reward was 575 credits. And a bounty for the droid SE5 wanted for property damage and more for 675 credits was also displayed. Also an ad for Edmo Ectoclee, an alien with an 875 credit bounty for gambling debts, racketeering, and theft of Doc Ondar's gold-plated Ark. Players will earn credits for completed Hunter jobs. It's unclear at this time what, if any, real-world translation those credits will have. Of course, in the former Play Disney Park stuff, you really just got fake credits. They didn't really mean anything. But I assume that's what they'll be again, but maybe there'll be some sort of paper giveaway or something. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Disneyland Paris Annual Passholders, much like those at the U.S. parks, must secure reservations in order to visit. And now when the day they want is not available, they can be added to a wait list. After being added to the wait list, pass holders will receive a confirmation email with their wait list information. They can manage their requests in a waiting list section. If another pass holder cancels their park reservation, a pass holder on the wait list will receive an automatic notification letting them know their reservation is confirmed. That's very nice and very sweet, and that should be a thing at Disneyland and Disney World also. Story Living by Disney has revealed their first look at the housing concepts for Cotino Village in California's Greater Palm Springs. The community will use these concepts as inspiration for the houses when construction begins next year. Walt Disney Imagineers and DMB Developments are working together to make this project a reality in the heart of Walt Disney's favorite place. The community was inspired to build in California's Greater Palm Springs area by the man himself, who frequently visited for rest. Future residents will be able to join in on the rest and relaxation when Cotino houses begin selling next year. The community will be ready to move into by 2024. For the absolute latest Disney Parks news, head on over to WDWNT.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, The Vacationeer, the engineers of your next magical vacation. Sit back and let their team of vacation planning experts craft your family's next trip. The best part, their services are free. Visit WDWNT.travel for details. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. Also, don't forget to subscribe to WDWNT TV. You can do that by just simply putting in the URL WDWNT.tv. It is another YouTube channel. It is not a website. It'll take you to that channel so you can easily subscribe there. And that is going to be the only place you can watch Park Center, Boxed In, WDW News Tonight, Disney Entertainment News Today, which is the movie and television and Disney Plus version of this program. All that and much more, again, at WDWNT TV. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Welcome to Disney Entertainment News Today from WDW News Today. I'm Rob Whiteside from WDWNT.com, and here now are the top Disney entertainment stories.
For the latest in Disney entertainment news, watch Disney Entertainment News Today, hosted by Rob Whiteside. From movies and series news to stage shows, books, video games, and more. New episodes drop every Tuesday on Unplanned Downtime.